The price of gas, why it goes up and down. Gas prices in 2020 and 2021 have been on a rollercoaster ride. The price for a gallon of regular gas was $2.58 on January 6, 2020. It plummeted 31% to $1.77 by the end of April 2020 and then rose 24% to $2.20 a gallon on July 13, 2020. The cost of gas remained relatively stable through the beginning of 2021, starting the year at $2.24, though prices were on an upward trajectory. By the beginning of May 2021, the price was up to $2.89. A combination of factors, including the response to the coronavirus pandemic, created this extreme volatility. What impacts gas prices? High gas prices are created by high crude oil prices. Oil costs account for 43% of the price of regular gasoline. The remaining 57% comes from distribution and marketing, refining, and taxes. These inputs don't change as frequently as oil prices do. Two grades of oil are benchmarks for other oil prices. West Texas Intermediate, WTI, is the benchmark for U.S. oil prices. Brent North Sea oil is the benchmark for global oil prices. How the gas and oil prices are determined. Gas prices and underlying oil prices are determined by three factors: supply and demand, commodities traders, and the value of the dollar. Supply and demand. Like most of the things you buy, supply and demand affect both gas and oil prices. When demand is greater than supply, prices rise. For example, the exploration of new U.S. shale oil reserves increased the oil supply in 2014, and gas prices fell. But that shale oil boom reversed when low prices put many producers out of business. Seasonal demand also affects oil and gas prices. Normally, gas prices rise every spring. The demand for gas increases in the summer as families hit the road to go on vacation. Regulations also require a shift to summer-grade gasoline, which is more expensive to produce. Commodities traders. Traders of commodities like gasoline, wheat, and gold also cause high gas prices. They buy oil and gasoline at the commodities futures markets. Those markets allow companies to buy contracts of gasoline for future delivery at an agreed-upon price. But most traders have no intention of taking ownership. Instead, they plan to sell the contract for a profit. Both gas and oil prices are affected by the ups and downs in these futures contracts. The price depends on what buyers think the price of gas or oil will be in the future. In this way, commodities traders create a self-fulfilling prophecy. This leads to an asset bubble. Unfortunately, the one who pays for this bubble is you at the gas pump. The value of the dollar. Gas and oil prices also rise when the value of the dollar declines. Oil prices rose between 2002 and 2008 because the dollar depreciated significantly during that time. Oil contracts are all denominated in dollars. Factors that force high gas prices to drop. The April to September vacation driving season often causes an increase in gas prices. Prices fall in the winter because transportation needs and production costs are lower. This price decrease even offsets an increase in home heating oil usage for winter in northern areas of the U.S. Gas prices drop when supply increases. There are a lot of ways that could happen. For example, release more oil, or shale oil producers could find another large deposit, or create new technology. How can we reduce gas prices? The most immediate thing we can do is reduce our usage of gas by driving less or increasing fuel efficiency. An easy way to improve fuel efficiency is to keep tires inflated. Keeping the engine properly tuned can save 11 cents per gallon. For the long term, we can change our need for oil and gas by switching to alternative fuel vehicles. Although gas prices are lower now, they will become lower still as demand drops. Could these actions reduce the high price of gas? Maybe. If they were on a sustained basis over a long period of time. The best way for consumers to lower gas prices is to reduce demand for gas and oil for a sustained period. The demand for gasoline and fuel isn't declining, and it's unclear whether the development of alternative fuels will help. The US consumes 20% of the world's oil.